something looks different here. Oh, wait a minute. That's not our old greenhouse. Nah. Let's go on inside and I'll tell you about it. Okay, it's a little drier in here than what it is outside. Starting to rain, but those of you remember, Steph's last greenhouse got mashed by the ice and snow this winter. So her dad was nice enough to come down and build her a new frame to make a new greenhouse. And the green plastic you see, the green tarp, it's on here, the greenhouse tarp. That is has been used. That was on the old greenhouse. It just got switched over to the new one. Steph, after her dad come down and built the frame, she came down. She put the old tarp back on, stapled it down a little bit. Now this is a little bit bigger than the old one, so it wasn't as much plastic. But I think we kind of found a solution for that. Still need to do little finishing touches in here. We need to put a more permanent door on it, but that's something that can wait a little bit if I have to. We got it set up to where it stays up. And kind of want to build some shelves around it just so we can have a way to store stuff a little bit better. But, you know, that's all projects we can do in another video. I just want to show you guys Steph's new greenhouse. And I'm not sure what all she's got planted in this tub. If she was out here, she could tell you. And that stuff we might find out more in another video. But she's got some other stuff over here that's coming up. I'm not real sure what all this stuff is. I'm sure this stuff will tell you. This is thyme. So this is some herbs. And over here, she's got some dill. I'm not even real sure what you do with dill, to be honest with you. I don't know what's in that. Over here, we got bunching onions. And it looks like more onions. And got some... I can't even tell what that is. I don't know what that is. I really don't. Got some cherry tomatoes. What we got over here? I don't know what she's got planted in here. But over here we got mustard greens. Looks like broccoli, spinach, and is that lettuce or cabbage? I think that might be, I don't know if that's lettuce or cabbage. Anyway, she's got some starts coming up here. So, it's a lot better situation than what we've had in the past. And this one here, I don't think it's going to blow over like the trouble we had with the other one. It's going to be a lot heavier frame. It would take a tornado to pick this thing up. So, something we shouldn't have to worry about. So what do y'all think of it? I think it's pretty nice. For those of you who remember from last year, we do have a little farm stand. We were selling produce and stuff on it last year. A lot of it was stuff we was able to have connections with Amish country. We was able to get a hold of stuff. Here lately, we've been selling eggs. As you can see, we are sold out right now. We've been getting about a dozen eggs a day, roughly, right now, with 20-some chickens going on. You know, it's not too bad. We wait till we get about 3 dozen at a time when we set them out. And they usually go within an hour or two. And they don't take long. Been selling them for $4 a dozen. So, getting pretty good little setup going on. If those of you've never seen our farm stand before, it's pretty much, we just got a little cash box. People put their money in and they pick up what they want. When we got eggs, we put it in a cooler behind the stand where people can just come and get them as they needed to. Now, we just moved our chickens yesterday. No, I didn't video it. We will do a move like that in an upcoming video. Just not really ready to show that right yet. But you can see our moves in other videos we've done. So as everybody, if you haven't been around our channel very long, we have a mobile chicken coop that we made out of an old pop-up camper. I actually have videos on the how we renovate it to a pop-up camper setup where I can get eggs out of the back without even going in. It's a really cool setup, actually. So But that's not what the really cool thing that's getting ready to go on. We got a project coming up that involves these chickens and stuff, but it don't. But I'll explain here in just a second. Now, this old dead brown spot you see in the field, that's where we had the chickens at all winter. And we didn't move them last winter. We just kept them in the same spot. Really wasn't no point in moving them through the winter. We can see it's all dead out in dirt. But what's even more kicker is all the ruts and stuff that's in this field. It makes it really hard to mow. Let me see, zoom in, kind of see how ruddy it is. And it gets worse on down throughout the field and stuff. Well, I got plans on fixing that this year. And what we're going to do as we move the chickens, we'll get a straight shot up the hill at a time. Excuse those fence posts laying down there. I still got to put some stuff up on the fence, the electric fence there. But as we move the chickens down the field, I'm going to come back behind with the tractor and the blade, and I'm going to try to smooth these ruts and stuff out in the field. And what we're going to do after we do that, just see, this field's full of orchard grass, and I'm fine with that. But we want something else to kind of go in with it. So we bought some alfalfa and some white clover that we're going to seed in this field with it. And that's going to help us in a couple of different ways. One, it's going to give more food and forage for our chickens in the future. And also, we've been considering either getting some hairless sheep or some miniature cattle, a couple, and putting in this field. And that's going to give us something more for them to eat, depending on what we choose to put in here. Now, we've had cattle and goats in here before. The goats, they were just escape artists. Cattle, we didn't have much trouble with them, but problem was, cattle use a lot of grass. But we're thinking maybe either getting the miniature cattle or maybe even some sheep, and it wouldn't be such a bad deal, especially if we do the hairless sheep. But we're still thinking about it. We don't have a whole lot of land. That's why we can't use bigger cattle. There's about 3 acres of property here total, counting what the house sits on. No poles there. I'm gonna move. Think about building a tractor shed, all that, but that's for another project, another time. It may not even happen this year. But anyway, got a lot to do. Springtime's coming. Gonna be getting out after we get out of spring on summer. So we got a lot of long days ahead of us and plenty of projects to do this year. So you guys just kind of stay tuned with us throughout the year. You're gonna see better videos of this. It's kind of an overview of what's been going on around here lately. I just got my weed eater out of the shop, so it's gonna be ready to go for the spring. Grass looks like it's already ready to start mowing in the yard. But I got to do some work to the lawnmower first. So a lot of stuff happening here. So guys, just stay tuned with us, and we'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.